Here we are, the end of July 2020, and just standing outside the RV. We've got the generator running in the background making a little bit of noise because our solar inverter hasn't been replaced yet, but I just wanted to video these teeny little wild, like, alpine blueberries. I guess we're in subalpine here, so these grow. And I actually picked a bunch of these yesterday, and we had them in blueberry pancakes. They were really tasty. We have these tiny blueberries, tiny strawberries, and tiny raspberries. And here's a view of the pond, and some nice daisies down there. And here's the RV, the mallard, and maybe I'll just go for a little walk over here. I'm just about to go plant a hazel bush and a jostaberry. That's what I've got. So here's a little open area here where we've got some raspberries planted all along the sides and a young berry. And it's going to be, I think, 37 degrees or something today. It's going to be pretty hot. And just walking down the roadway. Jeffrey used the scythe yesterday to cut a pathway, and it worked really well. It's really efficient. Thank goodness there's not a lot of mosquitoes anymore because it's dried up and it's hot. And we've got a few pretty little strawberries hiding here in the grasses. We planted a bunch of asparagus too, but I don't think it's coming up. We've got about 5 little strawberry bushes in there, in addition to a whole bunch of wild strawberries. And here's a few more strawberries hiding over there. Another plant right there. And yeah, we planted a whole bunch of asparagus there, but I think we need to put them into beds that are worked a little bit more. And I planted a lingonberry, just a tiny little creeping bush right in here. We're gonna have to get some more of them. And here's a view of the pathway towards the car and the container. And I've got these green watering things. I'm going to try and help out this rhubarb because it got a little bit parched from the heat last time. Oh, there's a nice big spider walking across there. And we've got some rocks here that Dale threw down with her tractor. Another pile of rocks here. We've got to create some little amphibian areas for them to hide out and enjoy the sun. And we're going to have to put some along the edge of the pond. And put some more things in the pond for beneficial insects like dragonflies to lay their larvae on. We've got lots of little frogs around here, and turtles, and salamanders, and little garter snakes. And oh, there's a dragonfly. That's so nice. So, sounds like the generator just stopped.
Did you turn off the generator?
I did not.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Hope we weren't overloading it.
With what?
We wanted power to both things.
Oh, we've done that before. It would have not worked, I assume.
Shut off by itself.
Okay, well. So Jeffrey just did this nice pathway through here yesterday. We've got different kinds of blueberries. We've got, I think, 8 of them now. This is a blue crop blueberry that I just planted last time we were up. And this one is a Polaris blueberry. And we have this gorgeous red Hinnomake gooseberry, which is just delicious with these red berries all over it. I picked a bunch to take them home, so people could try them, and just because I think they'll be probably too ripe, or the crop might be done by the time we go home. We have a currant, which is a black currant right here. And we've got another currant up here, a white currant, imperial currant there. And we've got some aquatic stuff I've planted. I actually planted some arrowhead way over there in the swampy area because they really do need to be in the water. And I can't remember what I planted here. Water parsnip, I believe, and a special type of clover in there that is used for its roots because they're kind of like bean sprouts. That's down in that area. Oh, and then there's can't remember the name of that one right there. Silverweed, Pacific silverweed. That's it. And you can eat all parts of that. So these are doing well. They're still nice and moist there. And we've got another little blueberry here, which just kind of got stunted right away. It's a North Sky. Maybe next year it'll be happier. And we've got some beautiful blueberries here. A top hat blueberry. And there's a Northland blueberry here, which has pretty yummy blueberries. And then there was the Patriot blueberry, which is actually just my favorite. This one just tastes so good. I mean, I haven't tasted all of them yet because they're not all not all ready yet. Some of them don't have blueberries at all, and some of them aren't right. And then we have a Duke blueberry right here, which is one of the more popular ones that's used for sale. And this is sort of a beautiful grassland meadow area with some aquatic reeds. I also did actually plant bulrushes over there in a wet area, and cattails, panicled bulrush and cattails. So hopefully those do well. And then we tried to do an annual garden plot this year, but it just got with such a rainy spring that things just didn't really do all that great. So the plot is being taken over by all the indigenous stuff here. We have a little bit of red sorrel right here, which is a nice perennial. Hopefully that'll do well in this climate. So here's just some of the wild raspberry that we have, which is just beautiful right now, as are the wild blueberries. The strawberries are over, the wild strawberries. We have a salad burnet, which is a nice perennial. We have celery root, planted a few of those. Those seem to be doing pretty good too. We have mountain mint, a special kind of mint right here that's not so invasive. And we have marjorams doing really well. This pot marjoram I got. And lemon verbena didn't like the cold spell, so it's gone. And I got some valerian root, which is going to need some water right here. That's one of those good biodynamic herbs. And we have some thyme, which is loving it. I'd like to get a lot more thyme. There's different kinds of thyme to use as ground cover, and just to help, keep bugs away too. And we have chives in here too. And we have, the chives are actually doing great right there. And we have some leeks here. They're not getting too big, but we'll see how they do. And then all the greens that we planted, they didn't really do too much, but that's okay. And then on the other side of the pathway, where it's just a little drier, person planted some mint from Winnipeg. This is our grandmother's mint, which dried out a little bit, but now it's coming back. And Jeffrey has a Hansa rose bush, which kind of dried out a little bit, but now it's coming back. It's looking beautiful. And we've got some herbs in there as well, I believe. Some onions tucked away somewhere. Onions do great here, and they are a great repellent as well. And then we've got 4 honeyberries or Haskap berries, 4 different kinds. This one is called a blue velvet, and it had a lot of berries, and they have berries early, and they're just delicious. And then up here is another one, and this one is gonna need a little more water, I think. It's called an Indigo gem. It's very sweet. Long, they're like long blueberries, really big. And then we've got some rosemary here, which is liking it. I actually had lost that, but I found it. And then what kind of grass is this? Indian rice grass, which is a nice edible grass, which hopefully will do well in this location. And here's a Cinderella, I believe it's called, honeyberry. This little tiny little cute one. I don't see the tag anywhere though. It hasn't grown too much yet. That one didn't really produce yet either. And then another honeyberry here, which had some beautiful berries on it. And it looks like it's gonna need some good moisture as well. Yeah, they just called it a Haskap, but it was delicious. I don't know what kind this is. And then a great camas. I'm hoping, like, that's totally died down for the year, but I'm hoping that those bulbs will spread and we'll have some beautiful camas wildflowers. And then if we get, really hungry, then we can pick up the bulbs and roast them for 14 hours, and apparently they taste really delicious after cooking them for that long. There's a little early blue violet right here. All parts of the violet are edible. And then this is a nodding wild onion right here. And hopefully the wild onion will spread too. I think it should be pretty happy here. And what else do we have up the trail? We have a horseradish. We have another 2 gooseberries, just a white Hinnomake gooseberry, or yellow I believe it is. And I can't remember what the other one is. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Here's our container. We just had our water line filled. We've got nice long hose now that can reach to most places we need to water. There's some places at the back of the property which need to be hand watered. And these are our our Gooseberry and our beaked hazelnut that I'm just getting ready to go plant right now. And this is a upper garden area. This will probably make a nice cultivated area sometime. And you can just see like the whole ground is just littered in wild strawberries. You can see those strawberry bushes. No strawberries on them currently, but they sure were cute too. Oh yeah, and I did get comfrey. Got some comfrey in a couple places. It's such a nice mulch, and it's doing great. Oh yeah, blue velvet. Black velvet gooseberry. So one of the gooseberries is dark, and I believe the one over here is yellow. And it's kind of getting a little bit too dry, so we're gonna have to make sure we leave it with some good watering bags. It is called, Hinnomake yellow gooseberry. That one might be in a little bit too much of an exposed area here. Because when it gets hot and dry, it gets hot and dry. Okay, so I'm going to cut this out because it's sort of long, and I'm going to walk across the bridge.